Hey, what up? It's New Age Ja, and welcome back. I'm here to do a daily energetic read for you, as the energies at this time are extremely potent. So I've just completed a meditation with the divine, and I was able to ask for quite a few things. Things that I normally wouldn't ask for, as I'm completely satisfied with what I'm gifted every single day. But what I'm saying is that today is a perfect time to ask for a raise. And I know most of us are on holiday vacation, but that process begins inside. That process belongs in the mental sphere, where we begin to project our reality. Now, if you have a higher up or a higher power, even your higher up has a higher up. So you might as well go to the direct source and say, Heavenly Divine Father, I'd like more of this. And I need more of this. And I'd like this taken care of, and this taken care of, and that taken care of. So there's definitely a subservient vibe at play, but also where the divine is feeling generous, where the divine is ready and willing to give you what it is that you're ready to ask for. Maybe these are some things that you've been wanting for quite some time, but your inability to feel worthy of such, due to the inability to hold the vibration of such positivity, your asking process hasn't been exactly responsive. So now the divine is saying, I think you're about ready to ask for your money's worth. Now you may ask me. But there's something that we must do first. We are cord cutting today. Today is a beautiful day to release cords for good. So perhaps in your recent past or throughout 2021, you've mustered up the strength to sever connections that were not suiting you to the best of your energetic source and being. And over time, once you've cut off these connections, they kind of linger in your atmosphere for a little bit, due to, allowing yourself, the universe allowing you time to reconsider and or heal from the energetic trauma or the poisonous exchange that was ensuing. It's like, okay, we're going to cut off the poison, we're going to cut off the leak, we're going to cut off where we're losing vitality, and then review the disconnection of such. And now that we've gone through the review, now we understand that it is a permanent time to end the issue for good. It's like sweeping out the debris from your energetic sphere, from your energetic environment, from your aura. Old connections that maybe, you were considering healing in the future, you're now ready to know that if you've gone this long without these connections, that you can continue to go along life freer flowing without the weight of excess weight. So when we have now decided to close the cord or the valve completely, we now need to stop up or to close the valve that was delivering life force energy onto the other party. We need to do this in a way that makes us feel most best. In my case, I was able to close my valves like almost like a tree stump that had one of its roots or trunks cut off. But quickly, as that root or that trunk was cut off, flowers and moss covered it up immediately, which then allowed the flow of life force energy to go back into the vessel, to go back into the tree, which was me. That's how I saw it. So once you stop the energetic connection where life force energy was flowing too freely, where it was now the connection was either getting gunky or there wasn't enough flow back, you stop that, all of that life force energy can go back onto the self, which then, brings you an attractive, abundant energy. But now you're full of vitalization. Now you're full of vitality. And now you're able to produce and or ask for the abundance that you're ready for. Now that you've stopped any energy leaks and drains. You don't want the divine to pour into a vessel or a cup that has a lot of holes in it, because this magical elixir will go on the floor and make a mess. So just doesn't matter how cracked or bent up this vessel may be. It's like how the Chinese, I believe, they fill cracks of pottery with gold. And so do that onto your own vessel. And allow yourself to hold the energy source that you're looking to manifest. Hold on, baby. Mommy needs this space right here. See this space right here? Mommy needs this, okay? Can you give me a moment? What happened? How about you lay down on Mama's bed? Because you're supposed to be taking a nap. What'd you get out of your crib? Go lay down on Mama's bed right there. There you go. Good job. So the first card out here we have is a discernment. Exactly. And it's a 10. So 10 mark completions, and this is like the solar plexus, reclaiming of the power, clearing the mind, allowing the fog to clear, no longer being confused, understanding what it is that we want to let go of, understanding what it is that we want to change, understanding how it is that we want to empower ourselves, and now allowing our own inner vitality source to fuel our own inner intentions by the use of discernment. Discernment requires time. Discernment requires meditation. Discernment requires thought. Okay? And it's thought based on what is best for not only yourself, but those around you. As you know, every decision and move that you make has a vitality cost to it. So discernment is key when deciding what is best for you. Now, we also have here the Wisdom card, 22-4. So we have Discernment and Wisdom. So you've accumulated discernment and wisdom in regards to reaching to your higher goals. You have fed yourself the knowledge, you have given yourself the crutches, you have put yourself in the position in order to stand what it is that you've learned up until now, in order to elevate and ascend. Elevate, accelerate, and ascend. This is searching for information based on the divine. This is looking for secrets of the universe. This is looking for more information in regards to God. It's way too many cards fell out. This is also educating yourself so that you understand how to commune with the divine source. This is finding your educational outlet via discernment. Choosing what it is that you want to expand on intellectually so that you can feed your source. Okay. Surrender. 26. So a lot of us may be thinking that a lot of reading and or researching will get us to the place of heightened ascension and awareness that it is that we want to be, which is true. You do need to assist yourself. You do need to fuel your journey, and you do need to clear out what does not fit your higher path. But ultimately, the greatest part of ascending and or communing with the divine is by surrendering and becoming quiet and still, and allowing the divine to show you the ways in which you should travel, showing you in the ways in which you can ascend without feeling like you need to make your movements based on the accumulated knowledge and wisdom of those around you and those who came before you, which is of a valuable sense. But you have a new divine knowledge, a new divine acquisition that will feed and propel your journey forward, which will then ultimately nourish your tree of life. Wow. One moment, I didn't realize these cards were over here. Whoa, yeah, go, 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 go. I knew I felt some of these missing. Excuse me. You know, having a 3-year-old means all of my things get susceptible to being touched and fiddled with. Okay, so discernment, wisdom, and surrender. You know, discerning when it's time to actively seek and when it's time to actively surrender. Because if you're going to become a vessel of the divine and serve for the divine, you cannot be in control of the process the whole entire time. There's a time to receive and there's a time to initiate. You know, it's a 50-50 business deal or business transaction between you and I, or a creative exchange, collaboration between you and the divine. You and I. So we have patience and strategy. Right, exactly. So being patient while you receive and or download the strategy that will be given and mapped out to your success. That's beautiful, baby. Shh, shh, shh. Baby, Papa. Mama needs you to keep it down for a minute, okay? I'm almost done. Okay? Can you lay down in Mama's bed, please? Thank you. Do you got your blankie, baby? What? Get your blankie. Patience and strategy. Okay, right. So, you know, allowing yourself the time to actually download the whole entire plan. You may be having a hard time downloading the plan because you're not spending enough time in meditation and or communion in order to receive. So we have happy family stability and woman holding a heart. And so we have 4-4-4 here. So we have angel synchronicity here, 4-4-4. Angels in your environment. This is backed up by the patience card, which has an angel in here. And strategy. So this could be working with the angels, working with the angelic realms, discerning messages and or downloading wisdom from the angels. Maybe this is ancestors and or those spirit guides who have come here to guide you. They feel like family. This is familial energy, familial family sources. Woman holding a heart. This can be like a grandmother, maternal figure, a sister, or an aunt who is going to help you uncover and unravel the mystery so that you can continue to stand in your purpose while you surrender to the divine, as you have the door of spirit here. Okay, so you have special loved ones and or beings, angelic guides on the other side that wishes to tap into you to help you download the information and or translate information through you that will allow you to navigate your course of reality so that you can receive what it is that you're asking the divine for, as you are asking for a raise. This is also discerning what type of raise you are asking for and what the uses are. Okay. This is also asking for your spiritual gifts to unfold, asking for the ability to communicate with loved ones, asking for the ability to communicate with angel guides as well, and the spiritual realm. Okay, there's too many cards here. I'm going to reshuffle again. My 2-year-old is fiddling in the background. Please don't mind. She should be having a nap. It's nap time, Bubba. Bubby, it's nap time, Bob. You know that. So we have 11th house friends, right? So this is a benefactor in your environment who is either watching you and who would like to actually elevate you by gifting you either a connection and or an opportunity and or a windfall. The 11th house is where your friends support you. This is gains and wishes. Right, this is where your wishes are answered and responded to. This is the house of hopes and wishes. This is gains and or skills used to help the community and or collab with the community. This is also meeting someone within your friend group. Air elements, communication, definitely, as the 11th house is an air house ruled by Aquarius. And then we have Jupiter returns benefits, correct. So I was right. This is a benefactor within your friend group and or sphere, community and or social circle that will be communicating with you, who wants to be a benefactor, because we have benefits, Jupiter return. Okay. sudden gains and or windfalls. And then we have the lunar eclipse change, right? So things are, and that's the second time that popped out, which is why I'm looking at it. So this is definitely signifying a major change in the way that you interact with the world or society around, and or the placement that you hold within society, right? Putting you in a position to also expand with others and or communicate with others. So we have the air element, 11th house, Jupiter. Right, so Jupiter, this is Jupiter in Aquarius going into Pisces at the moment. And then we have Cancer, I feel. This is that maternal figure again. So this could be a woman, like a boss CEO woman who is very nurturing and who wants to support other women. Perhaps encourage a communicative, social, emotional atmosphere. And let's wrap this up. Anything else that we need to know? Cancer in the 11th house, Gemini in the 11th house, Aquarius in the 11th house, Libra in the 11th house, right? Libra with the 7th house of partnerships. This is also the other people and public communication and or being out in the public, being seen on the public arena. Like this is your integration into the community and being seen and embodying your persona as well as your emotional self while communicating that. Okay, this is what's going to bring you social change as well as stability as you channel wisdom from your higher ups, from those who care about you most, bringing nurturing and support, right? And then we have Jupiter, abundance again. So this is expansion, okay? This is a lot of support, expansion, and luck on your side. Things are going to change. It's going to change the way that you do partnerships. It's going to change the way that you stand on the in regards to others. This is going to change how you look, how you feel about yourself, how you communicate, and how you emote. This is also going to affect your family and home life, bringing you greater stability as well as increasing your communication with the spiritual realm. And then we have the key. Yep, the key to success, the door to the spiritual realm, the door to spirit is finally going to open. You will have the key to success with the 1st and 7th house, Libra action. And or like new business partner, right? A new business deal with the Tower here, which is basically like a corporation Skype. So this is the end of the reading, and so I hope this serves you well, and I'll talk to you soon later. Thank you.